Namaskar. This is Dr. Saloni Basin, Assistant Professor Commerce from Indira Gandhi Rajkiya Mahila Mahavidyalaya, Raebareli, UP. My topic for seminar presentation of UGC HRDC 19th Faculty Induction Program is Life is a Gift, so precious and rare, gifted by God. It offers us a privilege, opportunity, and responsibility to give something back, give back to others, and make the world a better place. Embracing the moments of life, life's blessings, and cherishing the journey adds depth and meaning to our existence. Let's see the lines of the poem. Today, before life is a gift. Today, before you think of saying an unkind word, think of someone who can't speak. Before you complain about the taste of your food, think of someone who has nothing to eat. Before you complain about your husband or wife, think of someone who's crying out to God for a companion. Today, before you complain about life, think of someone who went too early to heaven. Before you complain about your children, think of someone who desires children, but they are barren. Before you argue about your dirty house, someone didn't clean or sweep, think of the people who are living in the streets. Before winning about the distance you drive, think of someone who walks the same distance with their feet. And when you are tired and complain about your job, think of the unemployed, the disabled, and those who wished they had your job. But before you think of pointing the finger or condemning another, remember that not one of us are without sin, and we all answer to one maker. And when depressing thoughts seem to get you down, put a smile on your face and thank God, you are alive and still around. Life is a gift. Live it, enjoy it, celebrate it, and fulfill it. Through this poem, I observed that it's a powerful reminder for all of us to pause and consider the impact of our words, the impact our words have on others. We all are blessed with the power of speech, healthy body, and sound mind. So we should be empathetic towards those facing challenges in this regard, like inability to speak, or some are having some health problems, and be grateful to God and also realize the importance of kindness and understanding in our lives. We should realize we should be gratitude, we should be empathetic towards those facing challenges. In addition, we must empathize the importance of gratitude in our lives. हर पल Almighty God का हमें शुक्राना करना चाहिए that He has given us the privilege of having food rather than complaining about its taste. Okay, because it reminds us to appreciate the basic necessities that not everyone is fortunate enough to have it. Next, we should appreciate and cherish our relationship with our spouse rather than arguing or complaining because there are some experiencing loneliness. We are blessed with valuable relationships. Also, always be grateful to God for granting us such relationships, for granting us loved ones with whom we can share our feelings, we can share our emotions, we can share our pains, our sorrows. Okay, so we should stop complaining about life, its miseries, its difficulties, its problems, because complaining only aggravates the problem. Life is a journey between B and T, it's rightly said, birth and death. So it is we who has to choose how to live our life to the fullest. We who have to decide how to overcome hurdles to live our life. One has to die someday or the other. Everybody has to die, right? So God has gifted us this precious life. It is we who has to be positive in our endeavors, because there are some who die too early, leaving behind their unfulfilled desires. So, also, we complain about children, they are not listening. Just stop complaining, because some are struggling with infertility, they can't bear children. Instead, we should adopt a positive approach how to deal with the problem rather than complaining. Feel blessed and full of gratitude for the privilege of having a home sweet home, whether it's dirty or clean. So rather than complaining, redirect that energy towards compassion for those who are homeless, residing in the streets. Still, they are happy. Still, they are happy and contented. Instead of complaining about the long distance we traveled, we should foster gratitude and reflect on the challenges faced by those who walk barefoot to cover the same distance. So be thankful to Almighty God for keeping His mercy on us. Moreover, acknowledging the less fortunates, that is, those who are without jobs or disabled, can change our focus from being dissatisfied, complaining about our jobs, to being grateful to God for bestowing His mercy on us, for bestowing His meher on us. We should reflect empathy for one another, urging individuals to refrain from judgment, not to judge one another, considering imperfections of one another, as no one is perfect in this world except Almighty God. He is the creator, He is the doer, and acknowledge accountability only to the Almighty God, who is the creator, who is the doer of everything. All our actions. It is rightly said, nothing escapes the sight of Almighty. Every action, every thought is known to Him. We should follow ABC policy: no abuse, no blaming, and no criticizing. Our life is like a road trip. It's a journey, it's a road trip. Each day with new thoughts, new ideas, new challenges, new problems, which are difficult and different for each one of us. So, why carry so much baggage in our minds? At times, depressing thoughts arise to each one of us at some point or the other. At that point, what we need to do is we should remain calm, we should be patient, and have full faith in God, that if God has given this situation, then He will take us out of it also, right? He is the doer, and He will keep us safe in His arms. God will keep us safe. He will take us out of that situation in His perfect timing. At least we are alive and full of ready and full of spirit to face the challenges. So, with God by our side. So, my request to all is we should learn how can we be thankful to Almighty God in all our times, whether it is good time or bad time, in all our times. Remember, if we remember God even in our bad times, if we have faith in Him even in our bad times, then He will never let us, never ever let us down. He will always be by our side. We should also never compare our journey to others, as God has gifted each one of us with a different question paper. That is called the challenges of life. Each one has different challenges. So the solutions can't be same to all of us. Therefore, we need to adopt an optimistic approach towards life. Be happy, be lively, be contented. Live our life, fulfill our dreams, and be very, very thankful to God with whatever God has gifted us with. This life is precious, and with prayers, we can bring wonders to our life. Thank you for patient listening.